Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be discussing the different types of pre-workout and which one is best for you for teen lifters who are just starting out in the gym and don't really know anything about it. I'm going to be teaching you guys everything right now so you can pick the best one for you. But before I get into that, my name is Noah. I'm the founder of Get It Done Fitness, and I made it my mission to help all the young men get the body and confidence that they've always wanted. And I'm currently hosting a free video training where I'm showing you guys how to do exactly that. How to gain the most amount of muscle and confidence possible in just 12 weeks without all the BS and lies and misinformation that float around the fitness industry that leave you with zero results. I'm teaching you guys the stuff that actually works because I gained 40 pounds in just a few years and it taught me everything that I need to know. I've been through all the ups and downs, right? And I know what works and what doesn't work. And so if you want the quickest copy paste process to get the body of your dreams as quickly as possible, go down below and click that first link to watch that free video training. You're not going to regret it. Let's hop into this one. So right now I'm going to bring you guys over to my computer. So right now we're at buckedup.com, and I'm not sponsored or affiliated with these guys in any way, but they're just my favorite pre-workout that I personally think is the best. I've used it for a long time and I think that it works really well. And we are using this as an example because the vast majority of retailers, they are going to have a very similar lineup of products that is just a little bit different. So here we're at their pre-workout. Okay, so this first one right here is the normal, just bucked up pre-workout. Okay, and this is probably going to be the most basic one. This is the one that I take right now. So all of pre-workouts are pretty much going to be 0 calorie. I can't think of any pre-workout that actually has calories. Okay, because it's a 0 calorie sweetener, and the caffeine and the actual ingredients that are going to help you get a bigger pump. Okay, so here we're looking at this, and there is 30 servings per container. That's pretty average, okay? About 30 servings with the idea of it lasting you about a month, I think is the thought process behind that. Serving size is 1 scoop. And in 1 scoop, you're going to be looking at all these ingredients. There is citrulline malate, beta-alanine, and those are going to help with your pump, okay? And then there is the caffeine, of course. The caffeine is the energy that you're going to get from it. They have 200 milligrams for 1 scoop. And for reference, a Monster Energy, I think all Monster Energies have 160 milligrams of caffeine. So this is going to be a little bit more than a Monster. If you don't have a lot of caffeine regularly, if you don't have caffeine regularly, it's going to make your ears tingle a little bit, and it's going to give you some really good energy. Okay, so I'd say this is a good range for like a beginner who doesn't know what to get. If you get this and take 1 scoop, that's going to be perfect. Then there's Alpha Size Alpha GPC. This is pretty common in products. It's just another thing to help with your pump. Taurine, and taurine, I believe, is similar to caffeine, and that helps with your energy a little bit, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. And Himalayan rock salt with trace minerals. This is also going to help with your pump because the sodium is going to cause more vasodilation and for you to hold less water, so you're going to look more vascular. And then we have deer antler velvet extract. I think this is proprietary to Bucked Up. And then we have some other ingredients. But for the most part, you're looking at pump products and then the caffeine, okay? And this is going to be the same pretty much all across the board. So this is just a basic pre-workout, has 200 milligrams of caffeine, is going to be good for someone who is just starting out, who hasn't ever taken pre-workout before, or that doesn't have a lot of caffeine regularly. So the next thing we're going to look at is the high stimulant pre-workout, okay? And this is the one that I used to take before I switched back to the normal one and I found that with resensitizing myself, I actually don't need the high stimulant anymore. So I went back to the normal one because I just took a bit of a break from it, go a little bit slower on it, and then I'm able to resensitize myself to caffeine so that the 200 milligrams will still hit, right? But this is the high stimulant that I used to take, and it's the same. It's 30 servings per container, serving size 1 scoop. And then here we have almost the same ingredients, okay? And the only difference is that it has more caffeine. So just to double check, yeah. So in this other one, it has a little bit more of the beta-alanine, actually quite a bit more. And then it also has more caffeine. So the other one, like I said, has 200 milligrams. This has 333. So this is going to be about 2 Monster energy drinks. This is a lot of caffeine for someone who is not accustomed to it. So I wouldn't recommend this for a beginner, simply because it's unnecessary. And 2, it's probably also a little bit dangerous if you take too much of it. Like if you take two scoops of this, you're effed. For someone who's more experienced and they've had the normal one for a while and they want to up it a little bit, this might be a good option. But for the vast majority of you, you do not need this much. That's really funny. Exactly what I said. It is not for beginners. I would not recommend it for beginners. And then next, we are going to look at the high stimulant nootropic pre-workout. And so this, compared to the original, yet again, is going to be the high stimulant, but then it also has some nootropic ingredients that are supposed to help with your focus, okay? So imagine that you have the pump products, the caffeine, and then focus products as well, right? A third thing that's added, okay? And so what we're looking at here that they added is tyrosine, dynamine, So as you can see, they've added a few ingredients here. Those are supposed to help with your focus. So the idea with the nootropic formulas is that they're supposed to help you to be able to focus better in the gym. Because if you think about it, right, you are going to be there in the gym, you're lifting weights. The more focused you are, the better of a workout that you're able to get, right? Because if you are sitting there, you're losing track, you're losing focus, you lost count on your reps, you forget what set you're on, you think, oh yeah, I forgot to start my timer for my rest, and have I been resting too long, too short? Okay, so ultimately having more focus is going to help you to dial in your gym sessions, which is always a good thing. So this is the same as the high stimulant one, but it just has the nootropic formula. Let's effing go. What is this? So basically this has the fat burner ingredients. So if you've ever heard of fat burners, right, like those pills that a lot of bodybuilders and other people will take while they're cutting or trying to lose weight, the whole idea is that it's supposed to speed up your metabolism to hypothetically help you burn more fat, but I wouldn't consider this like a real option, right? If you want to lose fat, it needs to be a caloric deficit, cardio, etc. This really seems kind of iffy, I'm not going to lie to you. So as you can see, they have all these other crazy ones, but the main meat and beans when it comes to pre-workout is going to be the caffeine and the pump products, okay? And so right here, our basic one is probably going to be good for most of you who are starting out. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine, has a wide variety of pump products, Himalayan sea salt, etc. It's going to help you to get a big pump and have energy. Okay, then something like this, high stimulant nootropic, right, is going to be a little bit more extreme. It's not necessarily something that's going to be good for you guys who are just starting out, but it's going to help you to get more focus and to have more caffeine if you have been using the other one for a while and you want to up it a little bit. And this one's going to be our Woke AF, and that is basically the exact same as the original, just more caffeine, okay? And then there's a fat burning one, and this one is, I think it's kind of useless getting one like this, because for those of you who are trying to gain weight, pack on size, muscle, you're not even going to need to worry about that. Whether it actually works or not is besides the point. You are trying to pack on size and muscle in the gym, it's really not going to be something that's going to matter. Okay, and here we have the Bucked Up Black. It just has extra minerals, supposedly, that are supposed to help you a little bit and whatnot. They turn black, charcoal, whatever. Okay, then here we have the high stimulant nootropic black one, right? And then these other ones. Okay, and then the other thing that's a notable mention is going to be what a lot of brands sell, that is basically just the pump product. And so there's no caffeine. It's just the pump product. So it's pre-workout with no caffeine. So in this case, they call it the Pump Apocalypse. Yeah. And so this is just the pump products that help you to get more vasodilation, better pump, but no caffeine. So this might be good for some of you who I'm actually considering getting some of this myself, because if I drink an energy drink, right, and an energy drink is just the caffeine pretty much, no pump products. So if I drink a Monster Energy, but then I'm about to go into the gym, I'm not going to take a whole scoop of pre-workout because I just had all that other caffeine and I don't want to have that much caffeine in my system. So in that case, I would go for something like this. That's still going to help me to get a big pump when I already have that caffeine in my system from somewhere else. That is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you never want to miss a new video, make sure to go down below and click that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Always remember to get her done.